I just get it. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome to my business page. If you're on here, you are on my business page at Haley & Co. I know I have a horrible glare with my glasses, but I'm blind. So, I am going to do a makeup class tonight. It is going to be, as you can see, my makeup's already done for the most part. It's pretty simple today. But we are going to do all things brows. Girl, this thing's for her. Hello, whoever you are, welcome. I'm so glad you are on this channel. I appreciate you. I love you. Let's get started on some brows. All right. But before we get started, I have some code words down in the comments. Ignore my nails. They look hideous right now. I literally say that every video. It's fine. But code words. We got code word for box. Hi, girl. We got code word for box. So listen up for that. These code words are kind of one of those things like you want to listen for. These are the things that I'm going to talk about that are big news. And if you want in on it, you got to put the code word in the comments. That way I know what y'all talking about. Hey girl, hi, Miss Katrina. So box, we got holiday. Woo. And then that one's a big one. And then we got shared. Don't forget to like, love, and share every single one of my videos. I will put you in my monthly drawing every single time. So if you share 10 videos, you get 10 entries. If you share one video, you get 1 entry. All right. It is crazy. It is madness. And I go live all the time. So make sure you share, love, and like my videos. Follow my page. Obviously, you're on here. So you're in the right spot. You're good. You're solid. I'm going to do makeup classes every single night this week at 8 o'clock. Ooh, I said that before I thought about it. I work. So let me double check my schedule, but it will be every single night this week. I don't know if it'll be 8 o'clock every night, but I will do a makeup video every single night this week. And it's just going to be a short little class, about 15 minutes long, and we're going to do something very specific. So all week long, we're going to do stuff for your eyes because we're wearing masks and you can't see anything else. So we're going to focus on your eyes. And yeah, so shared box. What else did I say? Holiday, guys, I don't know, but it's going to be crazy. So we're going to get started on these brows. I see my husband's on here. What's up, babe? And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, I have my glasses on, so I never do my brows with my glasses. So I'm just going to go ahead and slip these things right back off. All right. Guys, this is madness. We are doing makeup videos every single night this week, though. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's going to get epic. So as you can see, my face is pretty much done, but your brows will literally change the look of your entire face. You think I'm joking? I'll do one and then I'll show you what it looks like and then we'll do the other one. All right. So tonight I am there's a lot of different ways to do eyebrows. Some people use like a pen, like this one. This is actually more of a pencil. A pen is more of like a felt tip. This one's a pencil. As you can see, it is like a rounded. It's more of like a waxy feeling. And then a spoolie is the most important thing for your brows. So whether you're using eyeshadow or a pencil or like a felt type of pen, it's really, really important to have some type of like a spoolie brush. Okay, so I'm going to use my palette because I really like to use eyeshadow or some type of powder versus like a gel or a pencil. And I'm going to show you why. So this is personal preference. You do you, boo-boo. Whatever you like, you like. You know you. All right, we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do, I know I just put some product on my brush, but I'm actually going to brush out my eyebrows. So I used to be that type of girl who would over pluck my eyebrows hardcore all the way through high school. I did this all the time. So I would pluck all the way down here. I would pluck out here. I'd pluck right here because I didn't want a unibrow, and I would over pluck it. And now it doesn't grow. So I have really thin eyebrows now, for the most part. I don't really shape them that often. I go get them waxed like every few months. But otherwise I just use like a little tweezer. This one's super duper nice. I really like that it's like kind of a sharper angle, but I just do the bottom part now just to clean it up a little bit. I don't touch the inside or the outside, and I really don't touch above. It really messes the shape of your eyebrow up, and because I don't go get mine shaped that often, I still get them waxed every few months or so, just so that I can still have a clear shape. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna brush them out. And I'm really just bringing those hairs kind of straight up, and kind of getting that eyeshadow, any foundation, any, you know, dry skin, whatever, out of that area. And this is a clean spoolie. I like to clean it off like throughout or whatever, just to make sure that it's not getting anything else in those eyebrows. So this is my palette 6. I'm just going to use the darkest color. I use this a lot in a lot of my makeup videos. This is my favorite way to do brows. I've done it 100 different ways, but this is like, if you're commenting, I love you. I just can't see you. Hi, Victoria! Sorry. Okay. I don't have my contacts in, so I'm like, hello guys, how's it going? Okay. So I got my artisan brush, and this is another really important thing. So if you're using any type of gel or anything really honestly besides a pencil, you want some type of flat brush. It doesn't matter where it's from or whatever, but some type of flat brush. I really like mine. I'm biased, obviously, but it just has like a nice little angle. It's very dense. There's like, it's very consolidated and dense, and then it has a spoolie side. So this is what I use every day. But so when I'm doing my eyebrows, I have a very soft hand. I'm gonna hold that brush kind of, ooh. So I'm gonna hold my brush a little bit further down, and I'm really just gonna do really soft, not very concise strokes. So I'm gonna put that product on my brush, and I'm gonna start on the bottom side. This is really important because the further in you start, and if you start on the top, it's gonna make your eyebrows look a lot harsher, and it's gonna give you a very thick, much more full, unnatural look versus a very natural, wispy type of eyebrow. So I'm gonna start not all the way in, but I'm just gonna make a little line. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm really just going to angle it up. So I'm just doing little lines. Up, up, up. And I'll show you some of the markers that I like to use. So your inside of your nose is kind of how far in they should be. As you can tell, like I have a big gap. Mine don't go in as far as they should. If you take the bottom of your nose, and I have a huge zit right here, guys. It's crazy. Just ignore it. Underneath your nose, and you're going to use the bottom of your iris, or your waterline, I'm sorry. And that's going to be where your eyebrow should go to. So mine's really short here too. And then for your arch, the natural placement is the middle of your pupil. So you're going to go up from your nose, and it's going to be the middle of your pupil. So right where my arch really is. Okay. So those are just some markers that you can kind of refer to. Everybody's face is obviously different. Everybody's eyes are obviously different. And both of your eyebrows are honestly different. So nobody has two of the exact same eyebrows. It's just kind of impossible. So you just kind of have to go with the flow on eyebrows. A lot of times people say they're like cousins versus like sisters, or they're like sisters versus twins or whatever. So it's honest to goodness true. So we are going to go... We're going to make a line at the bottom. We're just doing small little strokes up. Once we get to that arch area, we're going to bring it down. So we're going to follow that line true to your eyebrow. And I just honestly extend it out a tad bit further. I don't go too thick in this area. I want it to be thin. And I'm actually going to put my glasses on to kind of see what it looks like. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm honestly blind, so hopefully these look good. But now I'm going to start on the top. I'm going to start a little bit less than halfway, And I'm going to go with that natural line of my eyebrows. Obviously, you guys can tell I have very dark hair. So for a blonde or a redhead, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. You're going to have to eyeball it a little bit better because your actual hair is going to be lighter, clearly. So finding a good match. And if you need help finding matches, let me know if you are blonde or redhead, because I have a couple people that have products that they really, really love and they have really light hair. Clearly, I can pretty much use anything that's brown or black or dark in nature. So if you are lighter hair person, let me know and I can try to help you get in contact with somebody who has a little bit of like a lighter hair to help you with that too. Okay. I just speak from experience. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So I'm going to go a little bit halfway in and I'm going to follow that natural hairline up to my arch, and I'm not really going to go too much above where that natural hairline is. Again, I don't want super big, bushy, thick eyebrows. Personally, that's not my style. So, and obviously they're getting darker because I'm putting product on. One thing that you can always do is flip to your spoolie side, and that's going to automatically make your eyebrows look a little bit more natural, and it's going to take some of that product off. But be aware, you don't want to take too much of the product off because then you're kind of defeating the purpose of doing your brows. I'm kind of just filling in those other little spaces. So I did the 2 lines, and then I have a little bit of obvious gap between the 2 lines that I'm just kind of filling in. And I like to wait till I get to this inner eye until my brush is a little bit more clean and I got some of that product off. If you have a lot of product on your brush and then you're trying to go towards your inner eye, it's going to make it a little bit more complicated. And again, it's going to give you that more of like a harsher angle. The more inner you go, the less product you honestly want to use. A dirty brush will do the trick. Bye, girlfriend. Have a good day at work. Oh, practice. That's the biggest trick, I feel like. So I kind of like to have a little bit of an angle at the bottom. Again, this is my personal preference. I did not go to beauty school, but this is how I like to do them. This is me. Probably will change it in 3 months, but for today, this is how I do them. Like I said, I use my spoolie once I get into the inner eye. And that's how I kind of blend it out. So woo! And you can already see the difference between the 2. So this one is obviously a lot more filled in, but it's a smoother look. So this is how I do my eyebrows on an everyday type of basis. If you want a less glammy look or a more natural look, you definitely want to use like a pencil or some type of like gel, and it's gonna give you a little bit more of a natural look. I know there's some tricks out there right now with soap. You can take a bar of soap and take your spoolie brush, and honestly, you're just getting the soap on your eyebrow or your spoolie, and you're just flicking your eyebrows up. And honestly, you're just fluffing them. Like that's their trick of doing their eyebrows. You can use a setting spray to hold your eyebrows in place. And a lot of people do this on their inner eye. So instead of doing like a super smooth look like I did on this side, they just have the hairs kind of stand up, and it's going to give it a little bit more of a natural look. But they just use like a setting spray. So they go through and they just do it on the inner eye versus having a lot of product there. you're going to see those individual hairs, and that's what gives you a little bit more of that like natural eyebrow look. So I'm going to do this other eye really quick, and I'm going to kind of show you. So this is my, let me just see what it looks like first. So this is my eye with eyebrows and my eye without. So I feel like it just looks a little bit more plain and less put together. So I'm going to do my other eye, and then I'm going to show you one other trick with concealer that you can do to make it just a little bit more put together. So we're just going to get some product. There's like 100 ways to do everything in makeup. So with your eyebrows, again, there's like 100 ways to do your eyebrows. This is just one little example. That alarm. Jeez Louise. Don't forget to like, love, and share if you're catching this on the replay and you share my videos. I will put you into my monthly drawing, and this week I'm actually going to do a special drawing just for these beauty classes. So you actually have chances to win twice. Okay, the last thing I kind of like to do is take my kabuki. Make sure there's nothing too crazy going on. Okay, so another thing that you can do, hello, welcome to tonight's beauty class. Another thing you can do too is with your concealer. Don't get crazy with this now. You can take your concealer and like kind of a flat or like paddle like brush. And you can go along the bottom. Obviously, I have eyeshadow on too. So go along the bottom and just kind of clean up that angle. And then you're just going to pull down. So not only is that going to give you a more sharper kind of an angle, but it's also going to clean up anything that you messed up, or if you have any like straggly little hairs there, it's going to cover that up and kind of conceal those. Hello, if you're jumping on this video, we are doing a brow makeup class. Thank you so much for being on my business page. I love you all. I appreciate you. You make my business possible. And if you didn't know, I'm blind. I'll read these comments in 1 second. Okay. Hello. If you're just hopping on here, you're going to have to catch the replay because we are almost done. Okay, so there are my brows this evening. Pretty good if you ask me. Like I said, I obviously have a very high natural arch. That's why that is so high. But if you want to go off your guides again, it is your inside, your middle of your pupil, and then your waterline. Like I said, I used eyeshadow tonight. You can use a pen like a felt like pen. You can use a pencil, whatever you're using. Just remember to go by those markers and use a spoolie. That's going to be your biggest trick. And obviously, the lighter, the more in you go. So that's my class tonight. I know I said those code words and I didn't even go over them because I was so worried about my brows. But don't forget to like, love, and share this. Oh my gosh, I got 20 plus items on 20% or more off right now too. So if you want some of those holiday sales, put holiday in the comments. I'll get you more on that. If you want some more topics for makeup classes, put those in the comments too. I got a model call going out, so if you guys are interested in being a model for me, let me know. I will get a hold of you. Put model in the comments as well. And of course, if you ever want to start a business like mine, and you are interested in for some more information, put box in the comments and I will get a hold of you for that too. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock sharp, and we will go over, what are we doing tomorrow? I have a whole schedule. Tomorrow we're doing lashes. So all things lashes, lash care, lashness, everything lashes. Be here, be square, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, lashes. All right, girlfriends, thank you so much for being on my business page. I love you all. Appreciate you all. Have a fantastic night, and I hope you guys had a great Monday. Don't forget to smile. Bye, guys.